Well, now let's take a closer look at Germany's economic challenges. I'm joined by Stephen Silvia, a professor at the School of International Service at American University. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So, looking at this latest data, what can we glean about how the average German is feeling about their economic situation?
So things look a bit split because for the average German, unemployment is very low. Wages have been growing faster than inflation because inflation has been low. So the average German has been doing well. The thing that's the difficulty, I think, that isn't seen yet for the average German is there are some big challenges for Germany that are on the horizon, both problems that have been made at home and also domestic issues or foreign issues that have come up.
So let's break some of those down, because so then you're saying this isn't necessarily a blip. This is something that we may be seeing on the horizon, that some of the confidence people have may start changing.
Yes, I think when you look at Germany, there have been a number of things that have been developing that make economic growth challenging in the future. One that stands out immediately is Brexit, that the German economy is closely tied to the British one, and Brexit would disrupt the flow of goods along the supply chain and would separate customers and raise prices because of higher tariffs, particularly if there's a hard Brexit. I think also the trade disputes between the United States and China have also had an effect on Germany because Germany has been a traditional supplier to China of machine tools and other things that go into Chinese factories. So when China slows down, that also puts a bit of a brake on Germany.
So given their role in the supply chain, not just with Brexit, but in the US-China trade standoff, how are German businesses preparing for these changes?
Well, the one thing that has German businesses very concerned is the recent threat by the Trump administration to put tariffs on German automobiles because the automobile industry is the center of the German economy. German business people have been talking to German politicians and have been also talking to American ones, trying to get some assurances that there won't be tariffs put on the German economy, but it's not clear that those efforts are going to be successful.
And how do Germans feel about US President Donald Trump?
The Germans have a negative view about President Trump. It's only about 10% of the German population have a positive view of Donald Trump.
And why is that?
I think because Donald Trump's values and the things that he's been pushing really run against a lot of the traditions, beliefs, and practices in post-war Germany. Germany managed to get itself back into the good graces of the world and managed to succeed economically by being very cooperative, working with multilateral institutions, following a rules-based system, and President Trump has been more interested in doing one-off negotiations and really not focusing that much on the rules. So this really cuts against German practice and preference.
Now, Germany, much like other countries, are all looking for a way to upgrade their economies. So as they look at high tech, we know that Huawei has been in the spotlight a lot, and Germany's cybersecurity chief is backing this idea of a no-spy deal with Huawei as a way to kind of assure them and still be able to use Huawei's 5G technology. What's at stake here?
Well, Germany has focused very intently on the digital future. They have something that they call Industry 4.0, which is bringing the Internet of Things and other advances that 5G technology would enable into the economy. And they've been thinking about it in a very focused way, in a very comprehensive way. And that's why they've been working on rolling out 5G. The challenge for Germany has been how to balance doing 5G in an efficient, in an economical way, and including multiple partners, while also meeting the security concerns of the United States.
And also looking ahead, we saw that according to the Bertelsmann Foundation, that 1 in 5 Germans is currently over the age of 65. By 2060, it's going to go up to 1 in 3. Now, One solution that economists have looked at is immigration as a way to offset that, but we know that's a very hot political issue. How do you see that being received?
Well, Germany is a country like many others in Europe, like China and the United States, that has had a fall off in its birth rates. And that makes a big challenge for an economy. It's hard to grow a new business if your population is shrinking rather than growing. So immigration, as we know, really upset Europe over the last 5 years or so when there was this influx of immigration. And the political forces in Germany, the governing party under Angela Merkel, they've slowly backpedaled on immigration and have not really gone hard against it, but have certainly pulled things back a bit than the more welcoming stance they took 4 years ago. So I don't think Germany has solved that problem. They've been working on integrating the people who have come in recent years, and there have been some success in that, but it's a challenging problem when you have people who don't know very much German at all, who many of them have not gone to university. So it is a challenge trying to integrate this new group into the economy.
All right, thank you for your insights. Great having you on. Professor Stephen Silvia there of the School of International Service at American University.